Hey everybody, today I have for you a preview of Lost Omens Shining Kingdoms for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. But before we get started, I need to let you know that I was provided a copy of this book by Paizo. Shining Kingdoms is 194 pages from cover to cover and has a cover price of $59.99 US. The PDF version may also be purchased online for $29.99. Shining Kingdoms is Pathfinder's latest setting book in the Lost Omens line. Its layout and design will be familiar to those who have read the other geography-centric source books that came before, such as Lost Omens and Possible Lands. Like those books, this one takes one of the major regions of Galarian and provides more detail on the different nations that make up that region than has been previously explored in other books like the Lost Omens World Guide. As such, this book dedicates 20 or so pages to each of the major nations of the Shining Kingdoms, and each section follows the same familiar format. A summary grid showing basic demographics and resources, followed by discussions on the nation's government, history, notable figures, and geography. Each nation's chapter also includes more detailed write-ups for one significant city such as its capital, and each of these chapters ends with some mechanical crunch. First up is the freedom-loving nation of Andoran. Its capital city, Omens, is featured here as well as an Eagle Knight archetype. The dedication feat plus 10 archetype feats are provided, and also provided are some new magic items, new skill feats, and 4 new spells. The second nation featured is Druma. Druma is a fierce oligarchy, although I believe an earlier book might have referred to it as a merchantocracy, which might even be a better fitting title. The nation is run closer to a corporate syndicate than a traditional kingdom, and wealth rules all. Unsurprisingly, this is also home to the prophets of Kalistrad, who believe wealth is a sign of spiritual enlightenment and divine favor. Curse, the capital city of Druma, receives a full gazetteer entry. This is followed by a prophet of Kalistrad archetype with 8 archetype feats, and a School of Kalistrad arcane school including 2 new school spells. This is followed by a Black Jacket archetype, the Black Jackets being members of Druma's mercenary league. And the chapter on Druma also provides 2 new animal companions, the alpaca-like Baccalia and Kulia frilled lizards. Chapter 3 covers the 5 Kings Mountains, best known as a cultural home to dwarves. High Helm may be the best known settlement in the region, but since there's already a complete Lost Omens book dedicated to High Helm, this book instead focuses on Larod, a holy city that reveres most of the dwarven pantheon, but especially Fulgrit, the Watchful Mother. This chapter also includes 2 feats for the Stalwart Defender archetype, 8 Rivthune spells, 2 animal companions, being Cragstone Bears and Giant Rock Tuatara, Grindledrake familiars, and a handful of magic items including 3 Clan Dagger filigrees. The book then moves to Galt, a nation inspired by the real-world's French Revolution of the late 18th century, most notably in the use of magical guillotines that trap the souls of their victims to prevent resurrection, known as the Final Blades. Today, Galt enjoys a period of relative peace and stability following an event known as the Night of Great Death, where the cause of Galt's bloody revolutions was identified and disposed of. During this event, the souls of many Final Blades were released to either pass on to the Boneyard or to manifest in Galt as spirits. As such, ghosts are now fairly common sights within Galt. Isarn, the capital city ravaged by more than 50 years of revolution, is the focus settlement for this chapter, followed by 5 feats for ghost characters, 2 companions, being constructs made from animated blades called Great Bladelings, and of course a severed head companion. This is followed by rules for the 13 splinters of finality. These are shards of a final blade that shattered during the Night of the Great Death. These splinters act as archetype artifacts, such as those that were discussed in the Treasure Vault book. Essentially, bonding with one of these splinters grants access to 10 archetype feats described in this book. After that, the book moves to Kyonin, a beautiful mystical elven nation shaped by ancient traditions, powerful magic, and a deep-rooted sense of stewardship over nature. The nation's capital of Adara gets a full write-up, followed by the Wilderheart archetype. Wilderhearts are defenders of nature and are specifically trained to battle demons. This book provides their dedication feat and 7 more archetype feats, including their demon hunting animal companions, as well as 4 wild heart focused spells. The book also provides 2 elven ancestry feats, a new arcane magic school called the School of Gates, 6 transposition spells, and a pair of magic items. And the last nation covered in the book is Taldor, an ancient empire rich with history and political intrigue. The nation's capital of Opara is the focused settlement for this chapter, followed by an archetype for the Lionblades, who are secret agents loyal to the throne of Taldor. 10 feats are provided in addition to the Lionblade dedication feat. This is followed by another archetype, the Ulfen Guard, that includes 6 feats in addition to its dedication, and the chapter ends with a handful of Taldor-themed items, including a new poison and a pair of Apex magic items. That covers the bulk of the information regarding the nations that make up the Shining Kingdoms, but the book has 1 chapter left, about 13 pages of monsters in a region-specific bestiary. This includes rules for creating a failed prophet of Kalistrad and torn quartets, the undead remains of someone who has been drawn and quartered. In all, 11 new monsters are included in this bestiary. So there you have it, a brief look at Lost Omens Shining Kingdoms that officially releases on June 4th. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about the book, and as always, thanks for watching, take care, and happy gaming.